me at least a full day, probably more like 2, to get through the games that we have so far. But we'll check out what we have here. Alright. The volume doesn't seem too loud. Steel rails are a portal to other worlds, but the most commonly seen trailers are... Okay, bye. Thaumaturge is a word deriving from Greek. It means miracles. A thaumaturge, or a tempermancer, is one able to discover secrets lingering in persons or places. They recognize flaws or stigmas imprinted on the human psyche and can bring them to the surface. Are they a doctor of souls? It is impossible to fully name the essence of a thaumaturge without being born one.
For years I've been seeing you in my dreams, and lately more and more. I know it's you, but I can no longer recognize your face. I don't know if I'd recognize you if I saw you. I hope your condition hasn't worsened much since you last wrote. I can hardly imagine what a nightmare you're going through. Remember, you're not alone. I'm sure our father would be happy to help if only you asked him.
Sally, thank you so very much for the 14 months.
I assure you that for now, I haven't said a word to him about your search or your health.
Don't leave any love lying around. Make sure you pick it up and take it with you.
He doesn't know your intention, and with God as my witness, he'll not find out from me. I know you think the only thing that can help you is a miracle. But such itinerant miracle workers, preachers, and folk mystics often take advantage of those in grave condition who are desperate or seeking help. I hope the man you're pursuing can actually ease your mind. But if not, remember that in the end, we will find a way to help you. Just because we can't see it now does not mean it doesn't exist. Send word as soon as you get there. I want to know you are safe. With as much love as I have. Ligia.
Just hanging out with his ghost, bro.
Could you spare a moment for me? I'd like to send a telegram.
Of course. Pardon me, sir, but are you feeling all right?
Yes, thank you.
You're not looking your best.
Thank you.
What's your message?
Yeah, you're not looking so hot yourself, Postmaster. First, play a trick on him. Is this meant to be played on a controller? I was just surprised I couldn't select with the scroll wheel. Anyway,
Take this down, please. Arrived. Very beautiful views. People honest at first glance. Sincerely, your barely living cripple.
I didn't mean to cause offense.
Well, then strike that, please. Take this down, please.
Okay.
Arrived.
That wasn't
I
much
think
of
I
a
have
trick.
found him. I hope he will receive me. I will write as soon
That
as
was
I
just
am
like
able.
being
Any
passive
payment?
aggressive.
On receipt.
Anything to add at the end?
Send greetings to your sister, aggravate your father, don't add anything. That's
That
fine.
will do.
From whom?
My name is Viktor Szulski. S-Z-U-L-S-K-I. And Viktor with a W, not a V.
Interesting name. Where's this headed?
Warsaw. Russia.
And this is supposedly Georgia. Russia here and Russia there. Russia everywhere, on every map.
Maps change. I know. Let's get on with it.
What? What? Speak up!
Pardon?
I was talking to myself. Which way to the village?
The coachman is picking up the mail. Maybe he'll give you a ride.
Thank you.
Yeah, I do like the fact that the ghost is like always over your shoulder. Okay. Okay, we got some WASD controls. I'll be back in just one moment. We'll play out this demo. Did my eyes spot an Adventure Time t-shirt? This is actually a TwitchCon t-shirt from 2017. Is what this is. Okay. Dear Anthony, it feels like ages have passed since your last letter. Or maybe it's just the winter that makes everything good and warm seem distant. As you can guess, the life of an exile does not spoil me. Years ago, I was uprooted from my homeland and sent to a foreign land, among foreign people, to fight under the Russian banner. How am I today? I live amongst the people who hate me. I'm losing my health and my mind and cultivating the land that I fertilized with the blood and flesh of its sons. And I can't leave here. I can't stop reminiscing. Death seems to be my only means of escape. Please pray for me. Constanti. P.S. I don't think this letter will make it through the censorship, but if it does, please tell Anailka that the thought of her brought me solace until the very end. Okay. Yeah. Dear Janko, please stop with the gentry snobbery and listen to what I tell you. Times are changing. You can no longer rely solely on property ownership. The peasants are different now, and it's not at all clear how things will turn out in the coming years. You just have to look. Wherever you turn, you hear about revolts and peasant guerrillas going in at the lords with pitchforks. We have to protect ourselves, have something on the side, some business that will allow us to live with dignity. That's why I'm telling you for the last time, go to the bank with Tiflis and take a loan against half of our assets in the Caucasus. Invest in the oil business in Baku. The railroad is already getting there, and the world needs kerosene. You need to act. I'll send you the documents and authorizations. Don't delay any longer. Okay. Let's get out of here. Perception. As a thaumaturge, you possess exceptional perception. You can see things that are hidden from sight. You can anticipate the enemy's actions, or you can follow traces of emotions, thoughts, actions, and words, and you can reach your goal easier. Okay. Hello there. We found the coachman that the guy in the post office was telling us about. Oh, that's good.
Hello there. Where else? There's nowhere to go here, sir. The station, the village, and the cemetery. That's all. A horse can't go any higher.
The village is what interests me.
Well, if you've got reason to be there, climb in.
I'd be grateful.
Always nice to have someone to shoot the breeze with.
Ah, yes. Lively conversation.
Nothing to see around here. This is everything. Hard to get lost in this place. Head to the tavern over there past the little square up the steps. They'll tell you where that preacher's at. Or this time of day, he'll be there himself.
Thank you.
Find the miracle worker in the tavern, okay? Let's talk to this guy.
Gentlemen, is this the tavern here?
Hey, Putnik. You coming from far?
Indeed, I'm tired.
Nice boots. Are they warm?
As a proud answer, it's not only draws from your flaw of pride's level, but will also feed it even more.
Actually, I have particularly warm boots. Thanks.
And sooner or later, it'll come back to bite them.
Don't tempt me, Luca. Don't tempt me. Give me a sec. Got to sort out formalities with this tourist.
Either's nami. We're the Tsar's soldiers.
Okay.
Those don't look like soldiers' faces. Closer to thieves.
I don't think he'll talk to us voluntarily.
This is kind of weird how like I know that the option was like more inflammatory or whatever. It's more an aggressive answer, but that it led to combat. Like I don't think, maybe I misinterpreted what it said, but I mean it was just said that it was like feeding into his confidence or whatever. Anyway. When your enemies lose all their health points, you win the fight. The enemy's health points are shown as bars below their feet, while your health points are represented by the bar on the bottom left at the corner of the screen. Ow! Fuck! Actions queue. Perception allows you to anticipate the enemy's actions. To find out what they're planning, unfold the actions queue at the top of the screen. Each skill has its own speed. Slower skills are more powerful but require preparation, bringing up the risk of an enemy attacking first. We can see the future like in Phantom Brigade. Well, we are a Thaumaturge. Either one of these is getting an attack in before. But like this one will finish him off without him being able to get the other attack. Oh, right in the nose.
Sirs, the Ruski is right.
They won't report us. They'll be too embarrassed to admit some cripple got the better of them.
Yep, that's us. Just a cripple. It's just because we look so shitty. We just look so rough. Like we're a cripple. This is how people walk. Anyway, there is a dog. He said good dog, and we clicked the pet button, but he's not petting the dog. That's kind of fucked up. What kind of bait and switch is this? Unbelievable. Does he have a Sandevistan installed? Yeah. Man, I've been absolutely destroying people with the Sandevistan. It's absolutely nuts. Okay. Anyway, alright.
Forgive me, sir. Is your name Grigory Yefimovich Rasputin?
Rasputin. That looks like Rasputin, alright.
I forgive you.
I'm sorry. It's just I've been looking for you for a very long time, and...
And you expected a thinking simpleton, an illiterate who swindles sick people and claims he can speak to God himself. I already said I forgive you.
Yes, I've heard. Especially in Petersburg. I've also heard about the healings, even hopeless cases. Inexplicable ones.
And what do you believe in?
So you believe in his miraculous power, so you want to see for yourself.
If you help me, I'll believe all of it. And please believe me when I say I've tried everything short of a miracle. And I know the meaning of that word. I'm a Thaumaturge.
Where are
I'm
you coming from?
I'm a Thaumaturge. Well, you know, I don't know if you've heard, but I am quite the Thaumaturge.
I first learned of you in Paris. A charismatic miracle.
Well, I'm
worker
something of
from
a
Russia.
Thaumaturge
I even heard
myself.
about you from my doctors. By the time I got to Petersburg, you were already gone. I've crossed almost 3 continents, through Siberia, India, and half of Europe. But if you're asking me about my origins, I'm from Poland.
From which Poland? The Russian one, the German one, or the part that belongs to Austria?
From Warsaw.
Do you have a name?
Wiktor Szulski.
On my path, I've already come across people who've lied to me about their problems, and then gone around calling me a charlatan. After them, others arrived, with pitchforks and torches, and I had to endure insults and spit in my face, or flee for my life. And now you say you're a wizard from an imaginary country that no one has seen on a map in over 100 years. Forgive my amusement. I haven't had my first coffee yet.
I forgive you, and I'm still asking for help.
Prove you're a Thaumaturge, and I'll hear what you have to say.
He never said wizard. That's the same thing.
What would you like me to do, sir?
I've met a few of your kind, so I know what you're capable of. Find something in this tavern that belongs to me, and tell me something only I could know.
First, I need to have something personal that belongs to you to learn your trace. It's a sort of pattern I'll use to recognize the other objects.
Smell this.
Smell this. I don't need to smell it. I said smell it. I said smell it. What is this? A game tutorial? Yeah. I mean, like, pretty much. Prayer beads. Oh, they're prayer beads. Okay. Yeah, prayer beads. Time-worn prayer beads with 30 woolen knots. The zeal gushing from the beads impregnates the wool better than the tallow from the owner's strong fingers. The object pulses with a mixture of blue rapture, purple passion, and graphite fierceness. The touch of the beads burns, but it also attracts. Okay. Pulsing, passion, impregnation, burning beads. Rasputin's wish. Rasputin has a magical zeal, a magnetic zeal and passion. He is a man with an attractive personality, strong and impregnable, who's easy to follow. One just has to be careful not to get burned by the flame of his ardor. He's got a magnetic zeal. All right.
I'll return to you in a moment.
I can hardly wait.
Observations are information that you acquire by interacting with people and items. Observations make up conclusions, a valuable source of knowledge about the world and the events that can help you help you in different situations. Broken bottle. The damaged bottle was used as a weapon, judging by the traces of blood. A lot of anger emanates from the item. Okay. Perception and objects. Thaumaturges possess perception, which allows them to read other people's emotions, actions, words, and thoughts left on items. In order to recognize them, you must develop the heart, deed, word, and mind dimensions sufficiently. On some items, you'll find a trace of someone's personality. It takes one of 3 forms. Unknown, you've seen it for the first time. Familiar, you've seen it before, but you're not certain who it belongs to. Certain, you know exactly who left it. Traces, they're only revealed once you pass the test of perception on the item. What's this? Dirty bowl. Trace unknown. Haircloth. Penitential device for voluntary self-mortification of the body. Why is interacting with things difficult? Prayer book. An ornate prayer book containing prayers for the Russian Orthodox Rite. It vibrates with a languishing moan of delight. The touch of silk, the scent of courtly powder. But that which is soft and warm is also pierced by the thorns of impending separation and longing. Rasputin be like that sometimes. He's whimsical. Dimensional force too low deed. Dimensional force too low deed. Rasputin's passions. Who would have thought that this priest had such passion? Surprisingly, the mask of a healer conceals an outstanding lover, irresistible to women's hearts and bodies. Perhaps this was one of his healing methods. Oh. Let's tell Rasputin what we've found.
What have you learned, wizard?
Well, you're a zealous man. It permeates every level of your personality, your faith, your abilities.
Not such an impressive discovery.
I haven't finished yet. In Petersburg, you left behind a very devoted and very young lady-in-waiting.
At least one, my friend. Have a seat.
Okay. All right.
Again, why were you looking for me?
Historical data is saying that Rasputin was well known for his enormous healing staff. Oh, okay. Good to know. Tell him the problem you've got.
A few years ago, I attempted to catch a wild saluter, and that ended with me losing contact with my first saluter. That means I can't develop my abilities. I know that my Uber is there. Sometimes he shows himself, but I can't feel the link anymore. Generally speaking, I'm losing it more and more each day. If it disappears, my mind, I'll lose my sense of reality. I'll fall into madness.
Oh, that's not good.
I don't know if I can help you.
Okay, a proud answer. It not only draws from your flaw of pride's level, but will also feed it even more. I mean, I don't know what this means, really, but I guess I'll keep doing
money, if that's what matters.
Give it to the needy. Your riches mean nothing to me. I meant I don't know if I'm able to help you. My gift is something I've received from God. Some I've helped, others I can't say. And I've never treated a Thaumaturge.
Maybe just do the same with me as with the others.
We can try.
Are you
Focus on
Are you
my
hitting on
voice.
Rasputin?
You are safe. As long as you can hear my voice, you are safe. Let me gaze into your mind. Let me see through your eyes.
Okay.
Let me in.
Hello? At the moment, the only character trait we have is being an immensely proud thaumaturge, so we might as well lean into it. Yeah, I suppose so. I guess. Hello? Come on, spooky ghost. Last time we fought our conversation partner, maybe we'll get into a dick-waving contest with Rasputin. We'll lose.
You've never grasped the science of spotting the perfectly obvious. Can you still not see?
What do I supposedly not see?
Flaw clouds your vision. It always has. Pride. Your damned pride and sense of superiority.
I must have gotten that from you, Father.
You'll lose, idiot. You always do. You're even losing against yourself. You can't see, but can you at least hear? You're weak, stupid, and blind.
Damn.
Do you hear me? Do you? Do you?
Uh-oh.
I can see, Father. Clearly.
Will you be lying there much longer? I wanted to sweep.
Tall, skelly waifu. Yeah. What's up, old man? How you doing today?
Rasputin.
In the cemetery, chasing away evil spirits and giving people comfort. You all right?
Yes, yes. Absolutely.
I wanted to sweep.
I'm just heading out. It's so good to see you again. And something else. I saw him clear as day. It wasn't a vision. It was a salutar, unbound by a pact. A wild one. And if so, that means there's someone in the village with a flaw that's attracting it.
What?
You talking to me?
What are you talking about?
Praying.
I wanted to sweep.
You said that already. Alright, fine. I'll get out of your way. Great, glad you're back. Hope you enjoyed your time off. Yeah, it's good. Let's let the lady sweep. Oh, she's sweeping over there. What does it matter that I was over there? The multiple objectives. Quests have multiple objectives. Freely switch for the one that you'd like to track. After switching, the objective will reveal a path to follow. Sometimes this path is so mysterious that it eludes even an experienced thaumaturge. No worries, the remaining objectives will provide a way to solve the quest. I don't understand sweeping logistics, it's true.
What do we have here?
Yeah, what's this?
Thaumaturge never fails me.
It never fails you, but we just had a tutorial that
Without
said
lifting a
that.
finger. Just Vesna will bring it, Vesna will help. But if Vesna needs help with something, there's nobody to be found. That's not yours, don't touch. All these newcomers causing more problems.
The text at the bottom, like for the subtitle, said "blah" at the end, but she didn't really say that. A bruised crimson apple. Vesna was trembling, dropped a fruit basket, and left this orphan behind. Vesna has left her distinct trace on the fruit. It consists of a heart fluttering in panic and a throat painfully clenched. A bite of this apple would taste of pure fear. Oh. What's this? Dead goose. Someone or something strangled this goose. What the fuck? Don't... Alright, you can strangle some geese. Okay, they're pretty huge assholes, I guess. Alright, so from the goose's twisted neck flows the anger and passion of the person who slaughtered the poor bird. The wave of emotion carries no desire for meat or feathers. It only the sour taste of envy and the desire for all of Bogdan's property to go to hell. All right. Proletariat's Brzzola. Soon the day will come when the people will throw off their hated shackles. With one stroke of the mighty arm, hardened by work and struggle with misery, they will get rid of the despised Tsar. May the recent events, so agonizing for many, a torch that will kindle the flame of a just revolution. It will only take a few people to raise their heads proudly and abandon their work for the flame to become an inferno that will consume the oppressor and cleanse our lands. It is already happening. Workers in major cities are preparing for action, and the country folk are also joining the fray. The hour of trial is upon us. Let us not lose heart. Is this Diablo 4? This is a game called The Thaumaturge.
Excuse me. I need to get to the local cemetery. Could you give me a lift?
I've only just come back from the post office this morning. I'm not getting the horse going again. Back to the cemetery? It's not like anyone there is gonna run away. Look, my horse is more dead than alive.
Better than Diablo 4? Maybe. I don't know. Something continues to elude you. Keep searching. The coachman doesn't want to take to the cemetery. If I use my power, I should be able to change his attitude.
I'll be right back.
Manipulation. Using thaumaturgy, you can manipulate other people. First, you must know a person's secrets, which you can learn by making conclusions. If the manipulation is available, the character interaction icon will change, and the Uber will appear next to the character. Protective charm, made of strings, sticks, and feathers. It's supposed to protect the residents from the influence of evil powers.
Over my dead body. I reject this verdict.
Rejects the verdict.
Well, I expected as much. And he wanted to come see you himself. He was first to judge.
I said what I said, and I won't change my mind. Go away. You're attracting gawkers.
Not gawkers. A witness. And let him listen. He'll see it fairly. Sir, this liar and thief here stole a memento of my mother, and this witch says I'm supposed to hand my goose over to him too.
Your goose?
Because you strangled mine. And what do I care about some trinkets your mother left you?
Because we already know you strangled the goose, but you still haven't proved that Bogdan stole your pendant.
Where is the justice here?
The conflicted neighbors. A dead goose lies between the quarreling peasants. The obvious bone of contention here. If the wise woman is to settle the dispute, she better do it quickly. It will come to fisticuffs in a moment. It seems the neighbors quarreled over a goose strangled in the act of revenge, a classic of the genre. Everybody knows that you take out your anger on geese. It's very important. Make Anatoly calm down. One heart. Let's try that.
Why don't you relax and listen to the words of a wise woman?
Well, all in all, it's,
Look at this guy. The skeleton. He just... what was he doing back there?
Come inside.
What was that?
and
What
tell
is
me
he
what you're
doing?
here.
All right. I just gotta rearrange his spine a little bit. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna do a little bit of work. I got this.
Goose-related crime is up in my local area lately. It's true. The geese, they're trash. Salt in the doorstep protects from unwanted visitors and other misfortunes. Chiropractor guys, yeah. What are you sniffling around for?
The villagers seem to have a certain respect for you, ma'am, so I wanted to ask your help with something.
I'm not getting any younger, boy. Talk before I drop dead.
Okay, accuse her of taking advantage of the superstitious villagers. Tell you come back again.
Well,
Okay.
then, I hope you'll still be alive when I get back, madam.
My dear son, my heart is crying. Have I harmed you so that you write about me like this? That you renounce your legacy, your land, and your blood? I never said a word to you when you refused the farm with us, nor when you went to Tiflis so to study. And now you're calling us stupid, backward. You repeat after that rector of yours, Chideki, that Georgian, your language is the language of dogs, and you want to write to me only in Russian? Child, Georgia flows in your blood. She is the salt in your tears and the glue in your bones. You will not renounce her. You can't. The glue in your bone juice. Give it.
Am I sensing?
I don't know. What are you sensing?
I wanted to talk. Ma'am, please open the door.
Please go. We didn't invite any guests over. I'm telling you, go away, or I'll call for help! 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 Somebody help me!
What are you doing here, you tramp?
I'm not looking for trouble. I just wanted to talk.
We'll talk, all right.
Oh, okay. I don't know what. Let's see what improved thaumaturgy does. Oh, okay. So we're just straight up upgrading stuff. I thought it was maybe some kind of an ability, or maybe we like suck the brains out. Thaumaturgy points. On the Grimoire's cover, there are available thaumaturgy points that you can spend in the tree. Purchase skill upgrades, improve your powers with any dimension, and hunt cellulars to enable further development. Restores 3 focus. Let's upgrade it. Adds a point to the dimension mind. Reduce focus by 1 additional point if the enemy is in the suffering state. Or gives a 50% chance of interrupting the enemy's planned action. Or gives a 60% chance of dealing double damage. Can we do this? Like the fact that this one was red was like, oh. Like, I don't know what that means then, I suppose. Each skill can be upgraded. Place the upgrade in the designated spot of the skill icon. Each upgrade takes some space. Choose wisely. Okay. Okay, like I have another point, but like where is this other point at? Like where does it say that how many points that I have? I have no idea. Yeah, I'm probably just missing it. I have no idea. Alright, let's rumble. Strong attacks and focus. In order to launch a strong attack against an enemy, you must take away all of their focus, causing them to enter the breakdown state. Strong attacks are much more powerful than other skills and will allow the fight to end quicker. Select the distraction skill to lower an enemy's focus. You mean... Blood Eerie Intoxication, Bloody Penance, Liberium reduces focus, removes all negative states from you. And not of this world. The enemy is not in the breakdown state. You and your Salutor each have your own separate set of skills. Plan what you want to use and give the Salutor an appropriate command. Each subsequent action is first. Let's see. Bloody Penance inflicts damage. The target's health points determine how much damage the skill inflicts. The more health points, the higher the damage. Inflicts damage. The target health points determines how much damage the skill inflicts. I mean, all right. I don't know, whatever. Strong attack opportunity. The enemy has lost all their focus and is now in the breakdown state. It's a great chance to launch a strong attack. Duly noted. Poor guy can't focus. No, not at all. Let's see, 5 to 6, 11 to 14. We're getting attacked by both these guys. This is 75% damage. Like, we're not doing full damage here? Or I don't know. Looks damage to the target's health points, determines how much damage the skill. Dues 8, 5, 6. So I guess this. The old 1-2 stabberoo. What do you think this guy thinks is happening when he's getting stabbed like that? I mean, he seems to react to it on that turn, but then like, nah, he's just back to normal. He's not freaking out about it or anything. He's just chilling. All right, that will do.
The devil sent you.
You could say that, sure.
Okay. If thinking interferes with their actions, so much the worse for thinking. The locals are impetuous, irritable, and eager to pick a fight for even the most trivial reason. Something is not right here. Yeah. Thinking about getting back into his cool idle animation. Oh. Kiki. I hear you, baby. Okay. Alright. Well. Alright. It is about that time anyway. We've been going for 10 hours. Kiki wants to make sure that I am aware that it is indeed time. Yeah. I hear you, Kiki. Oh. Alright. I don't know. This game isn't really doing it for me. It's kind of slow, and this character isn't particularly in like, for me, they're not bad. I mean, it seems fine, but like, I don't know, like the
B1K Live.
Cool, mysterious kind of character with like these magical powers isn't really I don't know. I'm just not vibing big time with the game. So that's all. How was your vacay? Not too bad. Don't cut yourself on that edge. He's always living on the edge. Vacation was solid. Played a lot of Cyberpunk. Had a good time. And I'm glad to be back, though. It'll be good to kind of get back into the swing of things as far as stream goes, especially with Nextfest. And we got a lot of demos to take a look at. And, so, Thaumaturge. Let me, see here. So, it's a turn-based RPG, turn-based isometric RPG, set in the early 1900s, and you you play a I don't know, like, let's see, it's in the 1900s. Like, I don't know how much I want to just describe the game. I think that's the... Let's see. Basically, you use your ghostly companion to do magical type things. Kind of neat, not really for me. I mean, I don't know. I hesitate to like. I'm just gonna give it a 3. It's fine. I don't know. I think that the game is probably fine, but I'm just not vibing with it. Like I said, that's about it.